So today we're starting with poetry. It's important for us to know that the main purpose of poetry is to share an idea or an emotion using beautiful descriptive language. Sometimes it can rhyme, but not always. The words usually will paint a picture of what the story is about, what the poem is about, and how the poet feels about a person, a thing, an idea, a time in their life, or an object. Today, you're going to be listening to poetry and you're going to be reading some poems. This first poem that you're going to listen to is called The Road Not Taken by Robert Frost. And I want you to pay attention to the pictures that are matched with the words in this poem and how they help us visualize what is happening, how the author creates imagery by using descriptive words that help us picture the actual images that are showing up in this video. I'm going to press play and I want you to think about how the different images match the different stanzas or parts of the poem to help you understand what it's about.
Two roads diverged in a yellow wood, and sorry I could not travel both and be one traveler. Long I stood and looked down one as far as I could to where it bent in the undergrowth. Then took the other as just as fair, and having perhaps the better claim because it was grassy and wanted wear. Though, as for that, the passing there had really worn them about the same. And both that morning equally lay in leaves no step had trodden black. Oh, I kept the first for another day. Yet, knowing how way leads on to way, I doubted if I should ever come back. I shall be telling this with a sigh, somewhere ages and ages hence. Two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference.
So in that poem, we could see some of the pictures that matched the different stanzas, and we also got to hear kind of the literal meaning of the poem versus the figurative meaning. By that, I mean, literally, this poem was talking about walking in the woods and looking at two paths that are kind of going in opposite directions, like a fork in the road, and deciding which path to take. So if we just stopped at the literal meaning, it would just be about a walk in the woods. But the theme or the actual deep down figurative meaning is about making two different choices in life and either taking the path, making the choice that everybody makes, the easy choice that you know the positive outcome already, or taking the tougher choice that you might not know the answer to yet. You might not know what's going to happen, but you take it anyway and you take that risk. And in the end, it really, really helps out your life. It makes all the difference is what Robert Frost says at the end. So I think with poetry in the poems that you're going to read, it's important to think about how the parts of the poem match certain images in your mind and how sometimes those images show the literal meaning, what's actually happening, and sometimes they help you think deeper about the figurative meaning of theme. So as you read the other poems that we've posted for you, think about the images you are seeing as well as the deeper meaning of the poems.